Class 1 and welcome to your final history lesson. Today we are going to find out about how London was rebuilt after the Great Fire. After the Great Fire, there were some big decisions that needed to be made about what was going to happen next. Who do you think decided what happened to London in 1666? Samuel Pepys, King Charles II, or the people of London? King Charles II made a speech to the people of London after the Great Fire. He praised the courage of the people who tried to put out the fire. He also said that he wanted to rebuild the city and make plans to ensure that another disaster like this could not happen again. After the Great Fire, London needed to be rebuilt. Imagine that you are an architect and have been assigned by King Charles to rebuild London. Pause the video and think about how you will make the buildings and streets safer. In October 1666, King Charles appointed architects to start rebuilding London. One of the architects was called Christopher Wren. All the houses had to be made from brick. The bigger houses sometimes had doorways and windows made from stone too. Some streets were widened or straightened. It was also made easier to get water from the River Thames to the houses close by. Did you think of any of these ideas too? This is Christopher Wren's house, designed after the Great Fire. What materials have been used? His house was made from brick and stone. These materials are much safer than wood. Let's look at some other buildings designed by Christopher Wren. St. Paul's Cathedral was rebuilt by Sir Christopher Wren and it still survives today. This is a monument designed by Sir Christopher Wren to remember the Great Fire. This is a painting of London before the Great Fire. The houses are made from wood, leaning into the streets and tightly packed together. Today you are going to redesign London and draw some new houses for the people who lost theirs in the Great Fire. Here are some questions that you should think about. How will the houses be safer? What will the houses be made from? What will the streets look like? How much space will there be? You can now complete your design. When you have completed it, I would like you to have a go at writing some sentences about your design choices.